Hi, I'm Carolina Vanetti with Press Pass LA, and we're here today at the Los Angeles Film Festival for the world premiere of Sundogs, directed by Jennifer Morrison. Congratulations on your film, Sundogs.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. How did this project come to be for you?
Oh my goodness, I think any film, any independent feature film, it takes an incredible journey to get the film made. I feel like I can't even remember every step of the way, but basically the script came across my desk. It was something that I really fell in love with. I fell in love with the characters and the story, and I just very aggressively started to put that out in the world, and I started to meet with financiers and producers, and I was very lucky because I found a group of people that were really willing to bet on me, and they were willing to bet on the story, and so it was kind of a crazy journey of collecting the people that were willing to put money behind it, and the producers who were willing to put the time and the effort into believing in it as well. But it took about a year, so it was pretty lucky because sometimes it takes 10 years for something like this. But Michael Angarano deciding to play Ned Chipley was a huge part of it. Having an actor who is such an incredible actor signing on and believing in me and believing in the script made a big difference. And then Ed O'Neill came in, and Allison Janney and Melissa Benoist, and so having a cast like that also made a big difference for me to be able to get the film made.
Sure. When this did come across your desk, what was it about the story that you thought to yourself, this is it? This is why I want to direct?
Well, I already knew I wanted to direct. I had directed a short film, and I'd been directing some music videos, and I was actively looking for a feature. And I feel like this story, the story of Sundogs in particular, is really a story of a very innocent, pure young man who is looking for his purpose in life, and he's a misfit in so many ways. And I feel like we all feel like misfits in different ways, and there was something very universally relatable about it. And the journey that he goes on was so heartwarming, and it really reminded me of some of the older films that I loved. I'm a huge fan of Hal Ashby, and it reminded me of the feeling of being there, or Harold and Maude, some of those stories where you have these misfit leads and the sort of interesting adventures that they go on to find their place in life, and so I think the nostalgia of that and the reminder of that was part of what got my attention.
So I knew about your short film, which was going to be my next question, was do you feel like getting to work on a short feature film before a full feature film, did that help you at all? And do you feel like you learn a lot from being behind the camera on how to help actors when you're working with them? Because they had wonderful things to say about your directing style.
That's so nice to hear. Yeah, I think doing short film made a huge difference for me. I mean, I actually can't imagine having done a feature without having done the short film. Like anything, until you actually do it, you can theorize about it all day, but actually doing it is completely different. And I think I sort of mistakenly thought that directing a feature was going to be like directing a very long short film, which it's not. It's totally different. But it definitely helped me, put my toe in the water, and really start to get a sense of the technical stuff. And I think honestly, working as an actor for so long gave me the most background that I needed in terms of working with the other actors, because I know what I'm looking for when I'm in their shoes, and so I tried my best to provide that for them.
As a female filmmaker, can we expect you to be directing more films? That's such a hot button topic, and I hope we do get to see you direct more.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my hope is to continue directing, and it's partly why I was so determined to have my debut as a director be a feature film, because I really do want to continue making features, and it's a place that I'm very happy and very comfortable, and I feel like I have stories to tell, so hopefully you will be seeing more films from me in the near future.
I get to be here chatting with you about your new film, Sundogs. How was that, making it with Jennifer Morrison?
It was incredible. I mean, I've been a big fan of Jennifer as an actress for a really long time, and so working with a director who has experience as an actor, it's like another language. And the character I played, Ned Chipley, was a sort of complicated character because he was born with a mental deficiency that sort of marks him as unable to fulfill his life dream of being a Marine. And so Jennifer and I really worked on a lot of the nuances of the character together in a way that I wouldn't be able to with other, I think most people have in day-to-day lives. And he's very, single-minded, and he's very driven to complete one goal at a time, and anything else is something that he doesn't really register. And to a lot of people that could register as him being slow or different, but for him, he's also very emotionally in tune, and so it was a complicated character, so yeah, it was fun, but it was also, we were straddling a fine line most of the time, you know.
Did you find yourself falling in love with his single-mindedness because it just gave you so much focus in a way when you were playing the character?
Well, yeah, it's also a guy who, he's the ultimate underdog, because he's literally unable to be a Marine, and at the end of the day, that doesn't deter him, and he's sort of the ultimate symbol of hope in a lot of ways, and he's incredibly optimistic, and he's very honest and childlike at the same time, you know.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you love this video, make sure to subscribe. We're going to head in to watch Sundogs now, but tell us what you think of having more female directors on the scene.